Now the Fresh and Fit guys just got demonetized, which I don't know, a lot of people predicting that it was always going to happen, but like, let's not pretend YouTube's rules are consistent here, okay? Like, I've seen this shit happen. I used to be political, so I know a lot of the people who are political, at least on the wrong side of the aisle, as they say, get systematically kicked off of these platforms. They don't even have to be political, which is a crazy thing. You just have to be disfavored, and that can change day to day. So like when people talk about like, oh, Fresh and Fit, justice, blah, 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 it's like, you guys have no clue. People have been getting burned by the system for so long. Like, what was it? Steve Will Do It. His channel nuked. And, you know, they're going to blame it on the gambling, but they care about gambling, but they don't care about thoughterry. So it's okay to pollute your mind when it comes to sexual graphic stuff. But when it comes to money, I guess, here's the thing. I'm not going to promote gambling either. Like, I'm not a fan of it. I don't like that Kick is being funded largely by a gambling company. And the fact that it doesn't bother people is kind of weird to me, but I guess you got to even up somehow. These people need an opportunity to like make some money, these content creators, especially this is why Twitch is really weird. The fact that you can have some of the people streaming the stuff that they're streaming, implying all this stuff, if you know what I mean, that is completely inappropriate for children, but you know, it's okay. Body positivity and empowerment, but we can't allow gambling, all right, whatever. They have no values is what I'm saying. There's no consistency here. And that's all people care for. Like, people don't mind it being unfair as long as it's consistent. Like, if the platform is like, yeah, we don't tolerate this, and regardless of who you are, whether we like you or dislike you or even hate you, these are our lines. And they're selective about those rules. And so when people talk about, oh, this platform's rules, it's like bullshit. Certain people get away with breaking the rules. Other people don't, depending on who you are, who you're connected to. This is basically what we're seeing is corruption on a platform level. And you could say, oh, the company's just doing what they want, right? They're being discriminatory is what they're doing. Is it by protected classes? I don't think so. But maybe you can make that argument. Who knows? They just did demonetize a black duo off of YouTube. I'm sure if I search hard enough, I will find successful people on YouTube who say worse things than the Fresh and Fit guys have ever said. And you'll find that those people are still active and probably thriving in this corrupt system. I have some ideas about how to remedy this. The one thing I don't like about people who are disenfranchised in this content creation and free speech space is all they do is complain. All they do is complain. It's like, oh, this is unfair. This sucks. And then they start begging the government for help. Section 230. We need to reform Section 230. They got too much immunity, especially when it comes from people you wouldn't expect it to come from, especially Republicans, conservatives. You guys should not be begging the government to come rescue you. Like, the whole point, your entire platform is anti-government. You know, you guys can talk about freedom of speech and all that bullshit, but I'm pretty sure a lot of you guys are hypocritical when it comes to that stuff. But essentially, you guys are just complaining. And that's the thing I can't stand. I'm like, what are you guys doing about it? What are you doing about it? And no one's doing anything. They just complain harder.